goes with you. No. This is a third violation, Mr. McCollum. It's not going to continue to happen. All right, Mr. McCollum, good morning, sir. Number one, don't email me. That's not a good thing, man. Really, because I'm supposed to be neutral, detached. So I don't know what happens until if it goes to trial. So just, it's okay. But just from now on, all right. So you now stand charged. You picked up a terroristic threat of a family or a household member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. I don't know what happened in this case. I'm just now seeing it for a first time. All I know is that you're on bond for this case, for another case, and now you picked up a new one. So let's go forward and.
Officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. Complaining witness showed officers text messages ranging from May 2024 to November 2024, where the defendant sent her photos of guns and threatened to shoot the complaining witness and their child. Defendant also stated he would shoot up her house and hoped that he would hit her and the child.
When is the statement that he was going to shoot up the house? Was that from May and that he's just investigating this? Because that's not a terroristic threat. But if it was an active thing where he was.
Well, it looks like the offense. So per the offense report, the actual offense took place on November 8th.
Okay.
But I believe that she showed them old text messages.
Okay, so when was that statement that I'm going to shoot up the house and yada, yada, yada? Sure, take your time.
And Judge, while they're looking, it's not alleged when the statement was. And not only that, it's not reported till 3 days later. Furthermore, in the reviewing the text messages that have been submitted, there's not a single text message that has that specific threat in it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's the state's burden to show, I don't know, but terroristic threat has to be an immediate fear of harm.
So I don't see an actual date in the offense report. I personally have not reviewed the text messages in this case, Judge. I don't see a date of the actual threat.
That's not a good thing. I mean, who knows when that statement was made? Could have been made 2 years ago. Could have been made yesterday. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I mean, if you don't have anything else, then that's it. Okay, I'm going to find no probable cause. Mr. McCollum, we're not asking much, man. We want our streets to be safe. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect the streets, right? If I find that you're a problem, if they call back and it continues to happen, it's not going to go well. Life is way too short to live in a 6x9 box. There are a lot of great people in life. There's a lot of bad people in life. And if you have a relationship with a so-called person that brings out the worst in you, then don't have a relationship with this person. There's a gajillion and one fish in the sea. It's not worth it to have someone rap you so bad that you make and say things that make you go to jail. It's not worth it. Do you understand? Now, don't have contact with this person because it's just not going to end well. All right. All right. So I'm going to continue bond. I'm not going to revoke your bond on this case now because I'm finding no probable cause, but just behave. It's not hard. Be nice. All right. Okay.
Judge.
For sure. Felicia.
Yes, Judge.
We ordered him to have a GPS monitor.
Yes, sir.
We admonished you last time that there was absolutely zero tolerance. And now we have a third bond violation. What was the nature of this violation, please?
So it's that we lost cell on it, so either it wasn't charged properly or something of the nature. It's just.
So he had a dead battery.
Yes. And
How long?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judge.
Take your time. I'm in no rush.
If I may, if you would be willing to admonish the defendant as well, I spoke to the complainant yesterday, and apparently the defendant has been making posts about her on social media, bribing people with money to hurt her, and she's pregnant with their child.
Judge, this complaining witness has been sending a bunch of messages to my client. She's been harassing him. I actually advise.
Show me.
I advise.
Show me.
Final.
I did ask her to send me screenshots and everything, Judge, and she said.
We'll have a hearing. Show me. We'll have a hearing. Show me what you got. We'll have a hearing over it. But all I know is this is your third bond violation. I'm not happy with you, Mr. McCollum.
Judge, I saw that I don't think it turned back on at all from what I'm seeing on my end. But whenever he did report yesterday to have the device inspected, and they did just tell me that he did receive a new charger and new device.
When did it die? What's
It
the
did on
date?
14th.
So from the 14th to today, when he got it back on, it's been dead.
He got it on yesterday, Judge.
Yes.
Well, it was on
To
yesterday.
the 17th.
He did.
It's been dead for 3 days.
It was on yesterday. They called me yesterday and told me to go to pretrial and check out because they
Your
gave me.
device has been dead since December 14th.
I
and-
wasn't aware of that, sir. I never knew they didn't give me no text or nothing. I was unaware of thinking it's charging. They gave me a new
And Judge,
charger.
Judge, with all due respect, he went there on Monday. They gave him a new charger and a new device. So it seems to me that it's a technical issue. So Judge, I would.
You're supposed to charge it on a daily basis. Am I,
Even in the pretrial, they charged it and they seen that it was charging, but it was still something messed up with the charger. So they gave me a whole new thing again. They gave me a new
how
charger.
often is he supposed to charge it?
I think they're advised to charge once a day for at least an hour.
I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, Hunter. It goes with you. No. This is a third violation, Mr. McCollum. It's not going to continue to happen.
Judge, with all due
I
respect,
have-
this is a technical violation. He shouldn't have to go into custody.
It's a third violation,
My
Hunter.
second, sir. It's my
Judge,
second.
It's
the first
clearly,
time.
just please stop talking. Let me talk. Judge, it's clearly that there was an equipment issue. Otherwise, they wouldn't have replaced the equipment. So I don't see how.
It'd be an excuse. Hunter, the minute you have an issue, you're supposed to go get it serviced, not 3 days later. This is a third stop. This is a third violation. And I told you the last time when you were here with the baby that there was absolutely no tolerance, that you were supposed to live to the conditions 100. It's been dead for 3 days.
I was unaware of that, sir. So when they called me
Goes with you. Sorry, I'm not going to entertain excuses. It's zero
I'm not
tolerance.
giving you an excuse, sir. They gave me a new charger and a new monitor. It's
Judge.
not like I didn't mess up anything. As soon as they called me, I
Talk to your attorney.
Judge, would you allow me to escort him up to felony court so that he can go take his plea today? The whole reason they had set the plea to after the holidays is so that he could do it after the holidays. And I believe part of this deal would see this case go away, and he's gonna be on probation for 2 years upstairs. So I really don't see the benefit to
I
society.
mean, if you want to go see if that's something that you guys can work upstairs, I can ask if they'll escort him upstairs. But I can't continue to play this game, Hunter.
I understand,
You know,
Judge.
I mean, really, we ask you over and over and over to comply. I'm not asking for much,
I
right?
understand,
And
Judge.
it's been dead for 3 days. You know it's been dead because you're supposed to charge it. So you're supposed to charge it on a daily basis. So for you to come here and tell me I didn't know, it's disingenuous. It's just not true. So, but
My
I'm happy
frustration as
to
a
acquiesce.
attorney is I've seen this with multiple clients where there are technical issues that happen with these devices. I've seen it with multiple clients where they're unable to charge.
Hey, if you see it on the 14th that you have issues, then you go immediately. You don't wait 3 to 4 days later, especially when you've had violation after violation after violation. I think that your complaining witness may be here too. Rosette, CW may be here as well.
Judge, I'm not sure.
So I don't know, Hunter, just, okay, ma'am, please, don't. If you wanna,
I think pretrial has something to say. I don't know what they have to
I
say.
reached out to my supervisor of these devices just because I'm not super well versed in the GPS realm, but he stated that the reports for his GPS appear to show an issue with overcharging, which can lead to a charger problem. They're instructed to charge for 1 full hour on the same time each day, and that the tech swapped his device as a precaution as it was likely that malfunctioning.
but why wait 3 days? You know the device is malfunctioning on the 14th. You're gonna wait 3 days to go get it fixed?
I was just informing of what my supervisor told me because I asked somebody to look over the report.
I don't know what to tell you,
I
Hunter.
mean, Judge,
You
it
know.
sounds like he was overcharging. He was doing more than required.
No, we don't know that for sure. I don't know. See what documents that you can show me, that you can get that there's some kind of malfunction. But nevertheless, it's a third violation. On the 14th, if he has issues, perhaps even go the next day on the 15th. But you wait 3 days, and the only reason he did it is because I hauled him into court and I told him to be here on the 18th. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened? See what you can find and then show me. I'm all eyes.
Well, Judge, the other thing I would ask is if you are going to take him into custody, I'd ask for a formal hearing to be set. And since this was set within less than 24 hours, I do believe it violates his due process to go ahead and take him into custody today. Yeah,
Just show me what you can find, Hunter. You know, Eddie.
Judge, real quick, Judge.
Right. Okay. Get what records you can. Show me something.
Okay.
Guys, are you ready?
Yes,
Judge.
There are times in life when you run into people, they can be a complete cancer to your life. Some people thrive on drama. That's how they get off. That's all they like. They like to just create. If you have people in your life like that, it's probably advisable to cut ties, because if not, they're just going to bring you down. We all have people like that in our life. We do. I do. I have people that are constantly after me as well. I do everything in my power to get away so that it doesn't bring you down. The problem is, Mr. McCollum, is when we have situations where there are repeated bond violations, I take issue with that. And I can't let people go when they continue to have violations. But I want to know that it's a true violation. I have ordered him not to have contact with this person, correct? Just, I'm not asking much from you. The only thing I'm asking you to do is stay out of trouble, keep your monitor on, and don't have contact. Stop. I'm not asking you to say, I don't like to put people in jail, but I got to know that you're complying with the conditions. There's a lot of things that are at play in your case here. There's a lot of other evidence that's out there that I would like to see before I take action and put you in. They're saying things that happen. Hunter is saying things that happen. I want to know what the truth is. And the truth is, and it lies with the evidence, because the evidence will point to whose side is correct. Words, Mr. McCollum, words mean absolutely nothing. I don't give a rat's ass about words. Evidence points to whose side is correct. I am going to give you some time, not a lot, but I'm giving you to Friday to figure out what's going on because I want to know. Most importantly, is it the machine that's messing up? Are you truly charging it? Number one. Number two, they're saying that there's been contact. I hope not. I want to know. I want to see it. Show me what you have. Likewise, show me what you have too. I'm all ears. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt right now. If I wasn't, I would lock your butt up right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity now to show me what evidence is out there. Show me what you're doing. I want to know, are you charging this device as it should be? There are records of this. You know what the expectation is. I'm giving you time, Mr. McCollum, and I'm giving you the opportunity. I want to see it. Likewise, I want to see in what validation they have as well. That's it. We will reconvene here Friday because I want to know what Hunter has. I want to know what they have. Is that enough time?
Yes, Judge. Friday's fine.
Do you have any questions? You know what? It's better not that you don't. If you have any questions, talk to Hunter. But I'm giving you the opportunity. All I want to know is, are you abiding by it? Are you abiding? That's all I want to know. Okay. See you Friday. Mr. Manzano.
Yes, sir.
I brought you into court because I have bond violations yet again. Is this a third violation? Please.
May I be heard on that, Judge?
Absolutely. I just want to make sure that it is, if I'm remembering correctly, it is a third violation.
Okay. Initially, I have a pre-hearing motion for continuance, Judge. I like to have time to prepare for this. This is not a normal allegation of 19 skip tests. This young man works as a machine operator. Every day he's gone to work. This machine that he operates could cause injury to himself or to others if he is operating while intoxicated. Once we get all the work records, Judge, we could show you that there was never any reprimand, any suspension, anything from work that causes cause you to believe that he was operating the machine while intoxicated. In addition, Judge, I like to subpoena Smart Start records. He attempted to go over there yesterday to get records, but of course, they just gave him a 1-800 number, and then they said, well, we'll send it to you in about a week. So, Judge, this is very questionable whether or not he skipped 19 tests. In reference to the third violation, this is the third violation that pretrial filed, but the first one was that when he was released from court, he went to pretrial and he thought pretrial was going to call him up to give him the information of where to go to get the ignition interlock. He never got that information. He was confused. And as soon as I received that email about him not having the portable device, I informed him within 5 or 6 days he had it. He's very responsible, Judge, for what he is charged with.
All I know.
Secondly, Judge, that second one, it's totally shouldn't be given any credit. This is the one that he was given a drug test. He went and took his drug test. 2 days later, they notified him to come back and give another drug test.
I got it. I understand. And I certainly won't take that into account, Jesse. But I'm going to tell you now, we have here from November 27th, 2024 to December 17th, we have 19 skip tests.
Quiet, please.
Unacceptable if this is true. Unacceptable.
I agree 100% if it's true, Judge.
So let's do this. I'm not going to give you a lot of time, but I can give you, up to a week. We can have a hearing on this next Thursday if you'd like. And I
These
can
next
give you
2 days,
all
I'm not
and any
available,
records that
Judge.
you want.
Next 2 days, I'm not available. I've got my funeral going on and we're about to leave shortly. It's in Sugar Land. And we're going to be there all day. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, it's going to repeat. And Friday, I've got to be at the bond hearing in Montgomery County. If you allow me, Judge, I need to get records from both the company and from Smart Start.
I have those records to you today, Jesse.
For the violation dates.
The only thing I received was the allegations.
I mean, we will send you the allegation. I will send you every piece of record that we can muster up to get to you, but I'm not setting this out 2 weeks for a bond hearing. And not when we're skipping tests like crazy. I will give you a reasonable amount of time, but I'm not going 2 weeks.
May I offer a suggestion,
Judge, the coordinator is going to be out next week and I'll be coordinating. So can we do it on
I'm not doing 2 weeks. This is a bond violation hearing.
May I make a suggestion, Judge? Why don't we put a ankle monitor on him? There's no way he could skip that. If we put that on, then you know if he's consuming anything.
Okay, Jesse. Just because we love you.
I love you
put the
too,
ankle
Judge.
monitor on. But I'm going to tell you now, if I get any violation, and I don't care how minute it is, I'm going to grow horns and a freaking tail. Do you understand? You better look at every single thing that you put in your body, when you put it in, what it is. I don't care what holiday it is, and I don't care who you're with. You get a hot violation on that thing, I'm going to be hot. You understand? There's absolutely no excuse, Jesse, and I will not entertain anything if it goes hot.
I understand that, Judge.
All right, you get it today. No more excuses.
And then someone should be sending the portable report for all the violation dates showing like the window and everything to the
All right.
attachment.
Okay, we'll send them down to get it now, Jesse, but I'm up to here. Like I tell my kids.
I understand, Judge. Is it when do you want to reset this to then, Judge?
I don't know. How old is this case?
It's a date of arrest is July 6th.
So it's, we'll give you 30. At that time, though, it's time to put up.
I understand.
Okay.
He was originally on 128.
Do you want to keep the 128 day?
That'd be fine, Judge.
Is discovery complete?
Your Honor, discovery is complete. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so it's plea or trial on that day, Jesse, all right?
I got it. Thank
Okay,
you.
man, have a great holiday.
You too. Bye-bye now.
Bah humbug.
Mhm. I know it.
Judge, so for this violation,
So
we're gonna get this.
Continue supervision, get him the records regardless, and then he gets a scram today. Okay, all right. Good morning, Mr. Ginder. Good morning, Your Honor.
So
What's the word, Thunderbird?
I have an update, but it's not a good one. So, and credit to Amy, she's been mostly following up, but I was able to speak with the deputy sheriff in Bucks County. And right now they're spread so thin, they have no way of picking up before even the 30 statutory days. They have 4 people spread out and they have priority cases. And I explained to the sheriff's officer, like, this isn't a capital murder. This is an aggravated sexual assault of a child. This is a theft by taking. And so priority wise regarding the charge is they're just unable to accommodate. They're trying to get adult probation to figure out if there's another way to do it. But for this warrant, just be forthcoming, is that this isn't one they're going to be able to. But also it presents the issue is they're not going to recall the warrant. They still want him. They're just physically unable to do it within the statutory period. So this isn't even a discretion thing. They're just unable to do so. So
Just because we still have to follow the law.
right. And so we're stuck in this quagmire where he's going to just keep getting arrested because the warrant's still going to be live. Like he could leave today and get arrested this afternoon. It's just going to keep happening. And
Well,
so,
look, you can lead a horse to water,
right.
as the saying goes. You already know that even if you get released today, that warrant will be eternally out there until you go back and take care of it. Every time you get arrested, how many days are you missing in your life? 20, 30 days? every single time. So the right thing to do is go back.
But I mean, that's also why he keeps getting arrested, is because every time they believe that they have the capacity to do it, and then suddenly they realize they have holiday pickups and they have other things that take priority. So that's why the warrant is still being validated, is because they think this time they can make it within.
What are you going to do?
So this one, I mean, because they've already related, and I'm relaying to the court that they're unable to, is I'm not agreed to a bond, but I'm not opposed to a bond. I mean, ultimately, when it runs out the date, we run out the date, and I'm still waiting. Legally
So
speaking, I'm waiting for.
you're not going to null it though, I guess.
I'm gonna wait until I get a final confirmation from adult probation there, because they're the actual, just like for the DA's office here, for our warrants, is they're the final decider of how they want to handle the warrant. And apparently, it takes a little bit of time for them to respond to the sheriff's office there, and I'm not gonna waste this court's time if they're not gonna respond.
Have we had him here before?
We've had him 3 times before. And so he was
Have
arrested.
we ever given him a bond?
No, we've dismissed, I believe, before it came to that. And like I said, 2 of them were before my time, before I joined general litigation. So I can't speak to when Katie and Stan did it, but at least for myself, is we dismissed it before that became a scenario.
Judge, my understanding is he was held until they maxed out their time, and then he was released 3 times.
Sure, of course. I guess that was implied, but what,
Right, it's not a day of, he's released, they max out, they
Sure.
don't get extra time, so he sat down 3 times for this. 14 days, 3 times, so 45 days, and they're not coming up.
but at the end of the day, it's one person. It's right.
And so I told
I mean,
him,
it's not.
and I told him, hey, he's gonna say, what's the difference this time, and he tells me he's got the funds.
No. I'm going to set a bond for him now. I'm going to give him a bond.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, there's no sense in keeping you in custody when we know they're not going to come, right? But like I said, if you don't go back, this is going to continue to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So it would behoove you to get back there as soon as possible, take care of it, so you can be done with it once and for all, and go on with your life. Really, it's nonsensical to keep getting arrested and you sit 14 days every single time. I mean, we're working 3 times now, really. Now, begs the question, what's the bond amount?
For the court, like I said, if it wasn't a parole violation, I'd probably be more comfortable just giving a number and being agreed to one. But in the end, I understand the transportation difficulties, but ultimately it is a parole violation. And so that's why I can't agree to one. I'm just not opposed to one.
Judge, I think the issue is gonna be him having somebody to come and actually post a bond for him. This is a situation where they're not dismissing the case, that therefore you need somebody to come.
I'm going to give you a PR bond.
Oh, fantastic then.
You know, I mean, there's no sense in keeping someone in custody when we know that they're not going to come. It's not fair.
PR bond, I would ask for a $300 PR bond.
You know what you have to do.
Yes, sir.
Go back, get it done once and for all. I'm going to give you a PR bond now, but I'm going to tell you one time, I'm not going to continue to play this game. If you act like a child, well, we're going to treat you like a child. We're not asking for much. I'm going to give you a PR bond now, but this is a fugitive case. You get 1 shot. Normally, when we have people that come back on multiple fugitive cases, we don't continue to give PR bonds. We don't continue to do this. I'm going to do it now because he's already indicated that they're not going to come get you. But if you get arrested again, and if it continues to happen, you're old enough to know actions have consequences. So does the failure to act. You understand, Mr. Ginder?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll give him a PR bond now and then just let them know. Just,
Just 14 days.
Okay.
Well, plus the 1 date for release.
but I mean, I'm releasing him now.
Right, what I mean is in terms of directives to return, because the PR bond is still within the context of the fugitive case, and so releasing for the
So
bond.
I'm
is still-
ordering you to go back to this jurisdiction, to go either turn yourself in or go post bond. Where is it, Mr. Kim?
Pennsylvania, Bucks County.
You must either go turn yourself in or post bond in that jurisdiction. If you do that, that will take care of this fugitive case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you don't, this warrant, this nationwide warrant will be out there for eternity. Okay?
Understood.
Done.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
So bond set at 300, Ricardo, and PR bond.
PR bond.
Yeah.
Judge Fleischer,
Yes,
you guys need to refuse first.
Oh, that's
I'm writing
true.
that back.
Withdrawal waiver. He's still waived, so you still have to sign. No, not him. You have to sign the withdrawal.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Mr. Is it Diepa?
Buenos días.
Good morning.
Mr. Dieppe, you are wanted out of the state of Oklahoma. I think it's Creek County, Oklahoma, for embezzlement.
I'm so sorry.
Quedaste con un cargo que no fue tuyo. Tienes el cargo,
I guess misappropriating.
I'm so sorry.
La diferencia es que te dan la propiedad y luego te quedas con ella. No se lo quitaste a nadie, pero te lo dieron.
Your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I've never met you before. I don't know who you are. The only way that I get to know you in this very short time is by looking at you on paper, because that will tell me who you really are. I know that you're going to tell me it's gumdrops and rainbows and that you're always walking around with a halo. But really, what matters is on paper, because it tells us how we get to know you, essentially. So, Mr. Kim, tell us about Mr. Dieppe, please.
I couldn't find any other criminal history for the defendant. However, Oklahoma has confirmed they will be picking him up tomorrow. So I'd be opposed to a bond because the transportation is already here. If they're picking him up tomorrow, that means they've already landed in Houston today. And it's a guaranteed transport back. And for that reason, I would be opposed to a bond. I have no information on the embezzlement. I attempted to get a hold of the sheriff's office there. They were unable to give me any information. They did set an in-state county bond for $112,000.
Never, always something new.
That's why I said if we have more time, then I will win by default because he will get picked up tomorrow.
Have you run an
I
NCIC?
did. Nothing else, Judge.
If I may, Judge, so first of all, my client works as a truck driver, CDL. That kind of goes with the charge that he is being charged with embezzlement. He was supposedly given something, charged with something, and there's an argument that, hey, somebody didn't get their property back or something. He has a great argument for it. They showed me some emails back and forth between him and the dispatch showing that the possible bail for property made it to where it's supposed to be. They've contacted a lawyer out in Creek County. He's got no criminal history. He's a resident. There's no flight risk. He hasn't been here before. Now, I understand the predicament that somebody might be expending travel time and things like that, but my client's in jail. And so that means a lot to me, and I hope it means a lot to the court. Because he's got no previous fugitive cases and he hasn't messed up in your court, I would ask that he be allowed to go turn himself in, and he's got a plan to do that. I asked him, hey, what's the difference between waiting for Oklahoma? And it's easy for me to say because I'm not in there. I think we'd be in a different position if we had to wait.
You know, there's transportation. They're ready to come pick him up. Whereas one of the things that I'm going to require, I'm going to tell you now, is that his passport be surrendered, so I know that he's not gonna, take off and that can't go international. Mr. Kim, I think that's.
And unfortunately, I wish I had more facts to give you. I mean, especially with the consideration of bond for the embezzlement, it could be a couple $100, it could be $3 million. I have truly no idea what the level of, because I don't know what's in the
Does the
cargo.
teletype say? Does it tell?
It just says felony embezzlement. I don't know what the cargo is that he allegedly mishandled, for lack of a better word. I truly don't know, and that's why I have a difficult time, other than that argument.
If you want, I will, but I want the passport first.
Let me ask him if he's got access to the passport. ¿Tienes el pasaporte en donde lo puedes entregar?
El pasaporte está en mi casa.
A tu casa.
Yo tengo mi residencia en los papeles como en la billetera mía. Tengo mi residencia.
Ok, pero después quiere el pasaporte. No sería difícil para que ellos vayan.
Let's do it. I guess I'm going to let you talk because I don't want to I don't want him to say something,
Well, Judge, he is a resident. He is a resident. So, if we have proof of that.
I don't know that.
Well, if we have proof of that, would you?
He could be Bugs Bunny for all I know. How do I know?
For what it's worth, I don't believe this particular, and other than the irony of, because it's a fugitive case, I don't believe he is an international flight risk, because nothing in the teletype or for the information I have concerns with, but it's just obviously him not returning to Oklahoma in the first place. That was my concern, because it's guaranteed.
He's not a flight risk. His wife is here, his wife lives here in Houston. I think his son, tu hijo o quién está afuera? Un bebé? Es tu hijo.
You want to surrender the,
Mi sobrino.
Okay,
Está mi esposa.
his cousin is here. The cousin's husband works with him in the trucking company that they have. And so they're all here saying to the state, they're here supporting him. He is not a flight risk because his family's here. And his company's here. It's just one of those situations where he needs to figure this out and recount.
Assuming it's a one-day transport, because it was probably a two-day transport here, is he goes up one day and he still has to make the bond, the 112,000 in Oklahoma. That hasn't changed. And so, unless they argue for it up there. So either way, I don't think the time difference will be an issue because he'll be taken into custody whenever he self-surrenders.
so here, the deal is this, Mr. Dieppe, is that we give people one shot to do the right thing when you have a fugitive case. If you want me to set you a bond, I will. It has to be sufficiently high so that you know we are serious and that we expect you to go turn yourself in. We give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go either turn yourself in or post bond in that jurisdiction. And if you do, this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. You're old enough to know that actions have consequences. And if you fail to do this, you fail to go turn yourself in, if you fail to post bond in that jurisdiction, then I will revoke the bond here. I will set it at 0. You will not get another one. I will get a hold of you, and this time I will hold you here until Oklahoma comes and gets you. Do you understand? We have a lot of people here. You already know that Oklahoma is going to come here tomorrow to come pick you up. A lot of times we have people, instead of paying the money to get out, save it to be able to hire a lawyer or post bond in that jurisdiction, because you still have to post bond over there, which is over $100,000. Here, if you post bond here, because it's a fugitive case, you are an inherent flight risk. So you will have to post most, if not all of the bond to be able to get out. Do you understand?
Yes.
What do you think of bond amount?
It's hard to say because I don't know the severity of the embezzlement, but
I mean, it's got to be high enough so that he knows we're in business, right?
I was going to say, so with the distance of it and the age, I'd say 7,500.
Judge, I asked for 2,500.
All right, I'll split the puppy.
Yes, Judge.
The bond is set at $5,000. You know what's expected of you. You know the consequence of your failure to act. I'm not going to play this game with you again. Do you understand? All right.
Yes, yes.
Good luck. Has he already waived?
No, and so if you want to,
He has.
oh, sorry, he did waive, so he didn't refuse. My bad. Yes.
So we'll.
How much time did he have under his belt?
15th, so 3 days.
Okay, so if he does, we'll need the waiver
Well, yeah.
or the withdrawal
So
waiver.
he can make that bond?
My understanding is yes, let me confirm with him.
Okay,
Just one more time.
I'll stand down. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.